Thank you. We got a guy trapped over here. This will be fun to watch. Come on. Just crawl on through here. That's all right. Go right ahead. I enjoy seeing a grown man do that occasionally. Go ahead. It's our producer, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, nothing left to chance here, you know. Well, about now you're asking yourself, gee, I wonder what else this show has. Well, I'll tell you, we have one of those. It's a pleasure for me to introduce my first guest with credits that include Saturday Night Live, the films Meatballs, Caddyshack, Where the Buffalo Roam, and Stripes. Bill Murray has become one of the top box office draws in show business. And besides that, he's a very funny man, and it's a pleasure to have him on our first program. Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Murray.
David Letterman, come on, everybody up! Everybody up! Everybody up!
Hi, Bill.
How's it going?
Fine, nice to see you.
Good.
Thanks for being on the show. I certainly appreciate that.
I missed the first part of the show, by the way. What happened? Is it going well? I know this is the first show, and I think this guy needs a little support. Dave Letterman. All right, okay, good. All right, okay.
Where were we?
You were going to ask me about the last time I was on your show.
Oh, yeah. Well, this may not be of any interest to anybody, and it's barely interesting to me, but let me...
They're pumped up out there.
What are you playing with there?
It's just lint. It's just lint from inside my pocket. Here, I got more.
Now, this is interesting. You were in a movie last year that was number 5 in the box office tabulations.
No, it was number 3.
Number 3. You're a major star, and yet here you are playing with lint balls.
Well, I wish that you would quit trying to run my life. Okay? No, I mean this. I mean it. I'm real. Like, you've got everyone here under your spell. It's obvious. You know, you had them doing deep breathing exercises before the show. I don't like to see it. You know, I know you're on here in late night where no one can stop you. But this kind of thing is not going to go on as long as I have some connections here in this building, the RCA building. I saw what you did to Mr. Wizard. Don Herbert. He has the wizard in his pocket. And you just can't use science for your own ends, Dave. You can't play God with people. When are you going to get off the high horse? Smell the coffee brewing.
So, do you miss Saturday Night Live?
Sure, I miss it. I miss going back. I miss the old gang. Bob Tischler, of course, my old friend, is producing it. My brother, Brian Doyle Murray, is on the show and one of the stars of the show. Wait a second, what's happening to me? I just fell back into your old trick, your old mind game. I'm reading these goofy questions, answering your little questions off the card. Well, do I miss Saturday night? You never missed anybody or anything. You got out of Indianapolis and didn't look back, did you? I'm just waiting for the other shoe to fall on you, man, and I want to be there when it hits the floor. You know what I'm saying? There you go. I'm going to do nothing about you, even though I could. You know, it's interesting. I had a chance to strangle Richard Nixon, and I didn't, and I regret it. And here I am, inches from... I don't know what's keeping me from doing it.
So, now that you're well-known, is it harder to be funny?
No. It's not, well, it's a little bit different. You know, you go out to a restaurant, you can't eat, you know, and people want your autograph and so forth, and it's hard to eat. What am I doing? What's happening? I swear, Letterman, if it's the last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to make every second of your life, from this moment on, a living hell. for what you've done. No, go ahead and talk to them. They're all singing your song tonight, Dave. Go ahead. I'll never make it home tonight.
I tell you what.
I'll never make it home. You should
going-
see the guys he's got in my dressing room waiting.
We're
Just
going
waiting for me
to
cross
take a
him.
break to towel off Bill, and then we'll be right back after you take over this. Hi there. The name of the program here is Late Night. My name is David Letterman. This is Bill Murray. And Bill, you were about to say, I'm sorry, I interrupted there?
I owe you the biggest apology anyone has ever given anyone, David. I owe you an explanation for the way I behaved. I have been working like a dog on a project that no one else is even involved in. That's why it's so damn hard. I'm doing it all by myself. And doctor has told me that I could crack at any time, and unfortunately it had to happen here tonight, your first show.
Had kind of a breakdown here, huh?
Well, I have a sort of a chemical imbalance. It's not anything, it's just a salt problem, and I just need a certain amount of maintenance.
Yeah.
And I forgot, I was rushing around, you know, and everything, and I just forgot, you know, to take the pill and everything.
But you're okay now.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm a little embarrassed, but I am okay now.
Oh, that's
I
great.
just wish you, because I love this guy. I love this guy so much, and if you knew, there's only one person that's helped me through all of this, and it's been David, with a phone call or a note, just a little scribble on, you know, from the desk of David Letterman. It's so sweet. It's there, you know, I open the
How
mailbox.
about the candygram?
A candy. It's everything. It's all these things. They add up. You know, it's like, oh, Bill, do you need a ride for Christmas or anything like that? He's always been there, the only one. And
When you called earlier today, I said, don't worry about a tie, right?
yeah. He's been great. I love this. Can we do this?
No, we can't.
Can we do this?
Come on. No, we're not.
Can we do this? Okay, enough with the smoke. All right, I got a little bit misty and it's over.
I understand you've brought a videotape with you.
Something I made in my backyard, and I'm so proud of this. This is the project I'm talking about. It's
This is what you're working so hard on.
This is it, and I've been working night and day, all by myself. I found a little animal, and this little guy was being kept and forced to work in a Chinese restaurant. He's six weeks old. That's four years in adult years old. 4 years old. And this little guy had to remember how to prepare 50 different Chinese meals. Now, you imagine a 4-year-old trying to... They were feeding this guy MSG every 3 hours, and he was a wreck, an emotional and physical wreck. And I just grabbed him, and I said, we're going out the back door. And this guy's been in my backyard and just praising, just high holy.
We're going to take a look at this, Bill. I guess
a lot of fun.
you just talk over this, and the folks watch the monitors at home, use your TVs, I guess.
His name is Cancun, and there he is. This guy's in my backyard, and look at him. Look at him.
That's
and
great.
I rented this panda so he'd have a companion. And look at this. The kids in the neighborhood, they come and they visit, and it's all for fun with this guy. And if you could have seen him just a couple of weeks ago, you know, and he's
Quite a place you got there.
Oh, yeah, it's great. Well, I'll tell you, my neighborhood's gone crazy ever since this little guy rolled in.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's cost me a heck of a lot of money because all these children show up and you got to feed them, you know. And here, this one, you know, when I like them a lot, I give them a little panda. This one, I'm crazy about her. I gave her a big panda, a giraffe, and a camel. But look at what they've done. I had to put all these railings and stuff in the backyard because the bear has just taken over my life. And look at him. If you could have seen him, and now look at him. Oh. Look at him.
Yeah. That's amazing. You're doing some wonderful work, Bill.
Can we look at a little of that again?
Well, I don't know if we... do we actually have time to roll this?
Would you like it? It's all right.
Well, we leaving now?
Oh, great.
Oh, here it is.
See? I built
Oh, yeah.
for him, see?
It is a little more exciting the second time around, isn't it? I tell you what, we're going to we're leaving now? We'll be right back, Bill. Don't you worry. Mr. Wizard will be joining us in the next half hour. Welcome back there. Mr. Wizard's going to be joining us in a couple of minutes, but before that, I understand, Bill, that on your road to recent rehabilitation, something was very important to you, you mentioned earlier.
Well, besides you, big lug.
Yeah.
But my doctor told me 10 days ago, Bill, you'd have been dead today.
That would have been, so I would be dead like 13 days now.
Yeah.
He said you would be dead if it weren't for aerobics, aerobic exercise. Aerobic exercise has saved my life, turned my life around, and I will talk at length about it, but I know you don't have time.
No, darn the luck. So you're going to...
Yeah, well, what?
You're going to do a little of that for us, right?
Well, wait a minute. Well, it's aerobics thing. It's really kind of a morning. It's a morning. I like to do it early while I'm still fresh, or sometimes after lunch after a big meal, just to blow a little up at late night like this.
Well, technically, this is morning now.
Well,
anytime after midnight, generally considered.
Yeah, well, I gotta feed Cancun in a couple hours. Say, do you guys know the new Newton-John thing? You're making